I trust myself. 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 Those words, say them with me. I trust myself. If you're just logging in, go ahead and write it in the comments. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I saw today a video as soon as I woke up this morning. The algorithm sent me something. It sent me a video. And it was a video of two young men discussing Denzel Washington's performance in the film Training Day. And they were going through certain scenes in the film. And they had access to the screenplay. So they're looking at the screenplay and said, oh, the line here on this in this particular scene says blank. And a very simplistic line. And then Denzel completely improvised and said something that was not on the page that became something amazing. It became something amazing. They thought that they were talking about how good of an actor Denzel is. But when I saw it, I saw something different. I saw something different. I mean, at every moment, he had all these moments in the film that were iconic moments in the film, and no matter what it said on the script, he kind of knew it was there and said whatever he felt like saying. And to me, that wasn't evidence of being a good actor. Of course, he's one of the greats. But what I saw was something else. I saw a man that trusts himself. He wasn't just following the script of someone else. He was following his own. That's what I saw. I trust myself. In the moment, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There's room for me to trust myself more. Do you trust yourself? Do you trust yourself? Simple question. Do you trust yourself? Whose script have you been following? Look at your life. Do you seem to be following the script that's been laid out before you, or are you dropping into the scenes of your life and saying, you know what? I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what they say I should say, but I'm going to trust myself and say what feels right to me. Whose script are you following? Do you trust yourself? I think there's room. I think there's big room to trust ourselves more. I think there's big room to trust ourselves more. Let's say it. I trust myself. 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 Say it over and over. I trust myself. 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 Say it until it's the way you feel about yourself and about everything. Say it until you see yourself as the highest authority in your own life, because that's really where the authority lies, inside of you. I know everything in life tries to teach us and convince us and make us afraid into the understanding that we need to follow someone else's instruction, direction, guidance, rule. But today I want to use these words to impress upon yourselves. What's up, Irene? Hey, Nathaniel, I want to use these words today to impress upon ourselves that we can trust ourselves. Denzel, when he sat down, think about this now. We're watching the movie, so we're seeing him talk to one person. But in that room, there was writers, there was a director, there was AC, assistant camera, there was DPs, there was all kind of people in that room. And when the director yelled action, they thought he was going to say the line as written. There's this thing in film called coverage. So when you shoot something from one angle, then you shoot it again and again and again and again and again. And if you don't say the same thing each time, every time you shoot those different angles, it gets hard to cut. Denzel said, you better catch this because I'm saying whatever the hell I want to say. He trusted himself in those moments. And he did it over and over and over and over. There's one scene where he does it it's like a 5-minute scene. He does it, improvises the entire thing. That man had to say in the moment, I trust that wherever my energy is taking me, that must be right. Unbelievable amount of trust in himself, even though all the other professionals who have been paid lots of money to tell him what to do were standing right there watching. He said, the source of my direction is inside of me. I trust myself. 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 Imagine what might happen if you trusted yourself and went off script, off book. I trust myself. 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 I'm gonna say it all day. I trust myself. I trust myself. Until in the moment of great decision, I move based on my own intuition. What is intuition? I think intuition is strongly held intention bouncing back as instruction. I think that's all it is. Whatever you've been manifesting, seeing, feeling yourself into, I think that stuff bounces off of reality, comes back, it hits you as instruction. That's what intuition is. Now, what if? What if the only way to get everything that you want is to follow those nudges, those instructions that come back that are reverberations telling you how to get towards what you want? You got to trust that internal knowing. Trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I'm going to say it over and over and over and over until in the moment where I have a decision to make, I just trust myself. I don't think twice about it. I don't wonder what everyone else would want me to do or what the experts say I should do. I just trust myself. Yes, your highest self speaking to you is intuition. Your highest self that positions authority within you. The highest part of you is trying to tell this physically focused part of you what to do next in order to get what you've already said is yours. Denzel followed his own internal script. He trusted himself. He trusted himself. And by the end, listen. He won an Oscar for that film. You think the director of that film, Antoine Fuqua, you think Antoine's upset that he went off book? No, his film won Oscars. Come on. Denzel was awarded for trusting that deep internal knowing that whatever's coming up for me right now is coming up for a reason. Why else would it come up? Why else would it come up? Other than for you to move based on it. The only reason for you to exist in this life is for you, to fully express you. That's why you are here. Your unique self is here. Only reason I exist is to fully wane, to the 10th power. I'm not here to Sarah. Sarah's here to Sarah. I'm here to Wayne. How do I do that? Listening for and trusting that deep internal knowing. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. In what ways could life have rewarded you thus far had you trusted yourself and not necessarily just gone with what the common wisdom is? In what ways might life be wanting to reward you now if you just were to follow those nudges from that internal self? Are there things you know you should be doing, but they sound too crazy and therefore you haven't done them? Are there things that you know or you've been kind of given a little nudge to do, but you haven't done them because you have an idea of what someone else might think of you doing it? Are the voices of your parents, your family, your culture, your people yelling at you, and that's getting in the way of you hearing the message from inside? Do you trust that they've got it right more than you trust that you've got it right? Who are you trusting more? Do you really trust yourself? Do you really trust yourself? I know there's a lot of questions. It's a great question. Irene says, what's the difference between anxiety and intuition? Anxiety. A lot of people ask, what's the difference between, fear and intuition? These are good questions. I think instincts keep us alive. That's kind of knowing that has to do with our physical self keeping alive. Intuition keeps us aligned with who we really are. Anxiety feels bad intrinsically. It feels terrible. The idea about doing something amazing that might be off book, it in itself doesn't feel bad. The feeling itself doesn't feel bad. Now, once you start thinking about what other people might think of it, all the things that could go wrong, then you have that feeling of anxiety. It's a secondary thing. But if the idea itself, if you knew for sure there was no way it could go wrong, and you think about that thing and it still feels good, I think that's the difference between intuition and that secondary, muddied up, way too broadly figuring out other people's perspectives about a thing that creates anxiety. I think anxiety is not an immediate feeling that comes from the things your internal guidance tells you. It takes a moment of going out and thinking about too many things. There's this film, Tom Hanks was in this film called The Last Samurai, and at one point he's being taught how to be a swordsman, and he's out there trying to do everything he's taught. And he's thinking about all the things they taught him how to do, and how to move, and how to stand, and how to hold, and how to do all. And the guy walks up to him, his teacher says, "Hold on, stop, 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 stop." And he says, "Too many mind." He doesn't know English, but he's kind of picked up some more. Too many mind, no mind, no mind. Tom Cruise relaxes, kind of closes his eyes, stops thinking. And when he stops thinking, he begins to now move in a way that's not burdened by all of this thought. I think anxiety depends upon a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different perspectives weighing in on this thing. But the intuition comes as a feeling, and it always feels positive and good and expansive and big and great. Intuition feels good. Anxiety is born of a focus on other things. This is the way I kind of see it. The intuition feels good. I was watching a conversation with Oprah and Scott Galloway about how men are just falling apart, and men today are just, life is terrible. It's terrible. 4 out of 5 suicides in America, men. Deaths of despair. These are not suicides, these are accidental deaths of despair like ODs, men, most often. Unemployment rates among men, out of this world. Loneliness, depression, suicidal tendencies. A giant is unbelievable to me. A giant portion of men would say they have not even a single friend. And Oprah's having this conversation with Scott Galloway, and I realized by the end of that conversation, I need to talk to her. I have a solution for all of this that I've been practicing. The men in my life have tons of friends, feel highly confident and highly optimistic about what's coming. They're wrapped in in love. And it's because we do a very specific thing. And I said, I need to talk to Oprah. I got to get her this book I finished recently. She has to read it to understand what it is we're doing. Because if she does, then she'll know she's got to help me expand this thing I'm doing. And as I thought about it, I thought, of course. I could see her being like, of course. This is what I've been waiting to find. We have to show men this everywhere. I thought, and then a little bit later, I started thinking, well, who knows Oprah? How do I get to Oprah? I know this person that used to work for her. I know this person that used to work for her. And I started thinking about how am I going to get to those people. And I started thinking, oh, I haven't talked to those people in a long time. First time I reach out, I'm reaching out asking for something. And what do I want? To talk to their former boss, Oprah? I bet a bunch of people probably asked them to get to Oprah. Oh, how's that going to look? How's that going to sound? And I started thinking, too many minds. When the initial thought was, ooh, if I could show her, she'd have the same feeling I'm having right now. We can help all these men right now by doing this very special thing that we do. And I could teach it to everybody, and it's free. The whole world can have it right now. It felt good. It felt like, yes, this is something that's possible. It would help. And all that felt good. But then I started thinking about all the little logistical things about how I'd have to get to her. Oh my goodness, but the book isn't fully edited. And oh my goodness, anxiety. Too many minds. The feeling, the intuition was get this thing to Oprah. Because she's sitting up here, she's concerned about men, she wants to do something about it. She's listening to men give suggestions about what we should do, and I can see in her face, it just doesn't feel like it's complete. There's something missing. Yes, there's something missing. Brotherhood, as I have designed it, is missing. Brotherhood is all the groups that I'm involved with are practicing it. That's what's missing. And how else is she gonna know unless I tell her? But then all these, wait a minute, but then how do I anxiety. Too many minds. Don't think about it. Trust yourself. I had an intuition that Oprah needs to get this, so I'm gonna do what I can to get it to her. I had an intuition Stephen Bartlett needs to get this, so I'm gonna get it to him. Cut out the mind. Do it. Just act and see what happens. That's our thought for the day. I trust myself. 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 Today's Saturday. I normally only go live Monday through Friday. But when I saw this video, when the algorithm gave me this, listen, the algorithm is now on my team. I train it what I like to see. So it hunts around to give me exactly what I'm looking for. I'm not mad at the algorithm. I train it. Tell it what I want. Now it gives me what I want. And I woke up with this, look at Denzel. Oh yeah, great actor. Yeah. He trusts himself. And I want to be more like that. I wrote all my guys back in LA. I wrote them all at the same time. Like, listen, hey, sometimes go off book, fellas. Go off book. Trust yourself. Go off book. Trust yourself. So today I decided I'm gonna trust myself. Even though it's Saturday, we're gonna have our 15 minutes of feel good. Feel good. Irene says, yes, expansion may come with fear since it's unfamiliar, but we trust ourselves to expand anyway. That's right. Don't worry. Sometimes we're afraid of getting too big, you know? Forget that. Don't worry about that. Even if you get to a place that's so scary, say Oprah's like, yes, I need this, come now. That'd be kind of frightening, right? Okay, come now. Okay. Sure, let's go. I trust myself that when I get into this next situation, that may be larger and grander and more eyes than before, I trust myself will continue to send me signals of what to do, how to navigate that as well. I trust myself. I trust myself. Yeah, okay, fine. Put me in front of a million people. Okay. I trust myself to, in that moment, to know what to do there. Right now, as a few of y'all watching right now, whatever, doesn't matter. What's the difference? Doesn't make any difference. I trust myself. So what comes up, I'm going to give it out, and I'm going to trust that there's something that's coming up for my good and for your good, and I'm just going to trust it. I trust myself. 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 Say it all day. Say it all day until you begin to act like it. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. Whoo! All right. Happy Saturday. Hope y'all are having a great start to your weekend. I'm excited about mine. Sarah and I are going to spend some quality time today. We're back in Hawaii. Oh, I'm reminded of how beautiful my life is, how amazing this environment is. I trust myself. Moving here was an act of trust. We had to leave so much behind. But I trusted myself then, I trust myself now. And I hope that you all are beginning to trust yourself just a little bit more because we've had this conversation. Because we've focused on these words, we're filling our mind with something that hopefully seeps into the subconscious and comes out of us, oozes out of us as we move in this world. I want that to be true for you. I want you to, without thinking about it, trust yourselves. I hope that's the result of this. I'm glad we spent some time together. As always, I hope you're feeling good right now. And every now until we meet again on Monday at noon Pacific. I'm all over the place with these timings. Monday, noon Pacific. We'll be back again to spend a little more time feeling good. Until then, go feel good. Love you guys. Oh man, okay. All right.